Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas and season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how the early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. So after the INT, it's Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. Might hit them with a screen soon.
Now Brady. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Now the first carry for LeSean McCoy. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hey, set 29, Alpha. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Ozzie!
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the out.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. 4-yard line is where they'll spot. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Prescott now. Got his man. It's that one good for the...
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be taken at the 13. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now a draw play. This is McCoy. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. On 3rd down, Brady. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And the Cowboys will take with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, 1st quarter only. But they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Bucs are going to take over. Deep in there. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. On second down, it's McCoy. And McCoy loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at this 1st and goal. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal to go.
Just catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Prescott from the gun. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Badgley's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble. They went backward and then got 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Brady. And he rifles one incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Wait, that's 53! Watch my 4. You ain't going nowhere. Regular!
On 2nd down now, it's McCoy. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll run on first down. McCoy. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's McCoy. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The Bucks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bucks have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a very good return, but a penalty marker is down. I'm not sure what this is going to be.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't. You get the face mask.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. Prescott to throw it. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks 18.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs.
my God. Where's the pass? Where is it at? Bro, where the fuck is it at? I don't...
So well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
Now a play fake here on first down. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Joey Bosa, his second sack of the night.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on first and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, first and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, Elliott. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime. It's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. Of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. No problems in the field goal department.
Pretty reliable here.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes LaShawn McCoy as he trots back out there now. He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the second quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammate.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
72.
This is McCoy. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. To throw on third down. Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Wait, 20.
Brady now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
He'll find Metcalf. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 32 on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Rosa's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
For this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going in.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. All right, 20 hut. 50.
Brady now on first down. Got Gordon open, completes it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, 66.
Brady going to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 14 yards there, and the Buccaneer first down.
Oh, damn.
On first down, it's McCoy, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Single. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Hey, Alabama.
Throwing on second down. Brady. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Oh, my God, bro. Y'all can get 1 yard, man.
He stopped up short. He didn't get it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in one team, hey, we've kept...
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Mike 54.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Cooper was the target there.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now the defense gets ready to head back on.
Check 55, Mike. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Check it.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
No, 66.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Brady. That's caught by Howard. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
He wasn't the primary target.
That's not a first down.
It was like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or in this case, it's been 3.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you. By making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they...
Hey, set, 380. Check, watch 54, watch 54. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be
Another carry tonight for McCoy. He's been the workhorse. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
He was tackled with the 27-yard. That's where you belong. Second reload.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll try and run the sweep to McCoy. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Hey, 4 down.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and possession will switch hands first. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Single slot.
Again, it's Elliott. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. He finds Roberts complete. And running with power here. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Roberts. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And he's got him back within a field goal now. It's 16-13. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need...
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Again, it's McCoy. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bucs 5.
Hey, goal 66.
Shotgun now for Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. Brady, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Brady now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard. The Cowboys. Now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
To try again after the sack. Prescott. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
We got this.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Wait, that 380. Check line 54. Line 54. I got one. Regular.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Brady will try again on 2nd down. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Now a 20th carry here for McCoy. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3.
Wait, that 180. Check. Watch the before. Hit. Let's go. Hit. Hey, second.
And they'll run it with McCoy. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground.
Wait, that 380. Come on. You better point to the end. 53 men now.
To throw is Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Josh Gordon there to make the grab. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and do it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
That's the only person you want to throw the ball to is Amari Cooper, bro. Let's take him away. Shit, he can't do shit.
Third and long for Prescott.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but
ball was
he will
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Oh, he jumped up, old boy, and grabbed it. Nice.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth
Keep
down.
hope alive.
They'll run it with Elliott.
Really?
This is going to come up well short.
Why would they run the ball on fourth and like
Jason
15?
What
the fuck they got going on over there?
There.
Down Dallas Cowboys. Damn, I dropped my fork. That's why I get for talking shit.
On first down, Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Josh Gordon. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin and looking like they're... And now it's blocked. And the Cowboys pick it up. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points. At their own 25-yard line.
Right there we go. 6-man. Check curls.
Prescott from the gun. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Wow, he crashed out. He had a first down.
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Bucs are going to take over with...
Wait, 20! Mike by 4. Watch the run! Watch the run! Watch the run! Watch safety green! Watch Jugger!
They'll run on first down. It's McCoy. The tackle by Robert Quinn. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And to give this time to the tailback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people...
Come on. Kill.
Watching Amari Cooper.
First down, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated, the front and the back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Here I come.
Now Prescott on fourth down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just... Maybe somebody ran...
53! Right 54! Are you getting the
And he'll give it here to his running back. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Get him, boys! Get him, boys!
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll go again to McCoy. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Buccaneers, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yay! 7 yards rated equal. Guess that's what they teach us. We treat each other.